Hi Gemini, welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your June 2020 Is It in the Cards love reading. So this is for all Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. I want to thank all of you who've been watching the readings. I love doing them for you, and it's just a lot of fun. I'm not offering private readings at this time. I still am working at my other job, which is a 23-year career, so I have a bit of just a time issue with that, and I do appreciate when people ask, but I'm just not available for privates right now. Too, I want to thank everyone who's been subscribing. I really appreciate that, and if you're new and you would like to subscribe, I would love to have you as a subscriber. If you tap the bell, you'll be notified when new videos are posted, but it's basically every week. So if you don't want all the notifications, that's cool with me. I get on here about once a week. So check back for those. And these have been off to a great start this month. I'm really having fun with these. And I thought, God, I could sit here and do this all day, but I don't know if I will, but I feel the energy is right. There's a really strong connection here today. So let's see what is going on here with Gemini. June 2020, what is the guidance? The guidance, please, for Gemini. Guidance on love for Gemini. All right, here we go, guys. And happy birthday to you. If you're having a birthday, I hope it's great. It really is. You're worth it. So let's see here. We're going to start off 3 cards for you, 3 cards for them, and then the guidance. So you have the 5 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the 3 of Swords. They have the Fool, the 7 of Wands, and the 3 of Cups. The guidance here is the 6 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands. Very interesting. So I definitely feel here that you have been hurt before. Whoa. There was some competition around you for sure. So some of you may have had a third party here. The 5 of Wands, it's definitely about competition. It certainly can be about drama too, but it tends to be very childish. So I think for some of you, you were with somebody who was very immature, very ego-driven. They needed tons of attention. They were very in and out kind of energy, and I think that it lasted a bit too long. And it was painful, it was hurtful, and I think that it has made you really question people in general. I don't know for you, I think that you have somebody coming in, somebody new, who is ready, but I think they're more ready than you are. For some of you, too, I'm getting that you have some family issues. It's like family of origin issues. I should say that a little more clearly. You have something in your background that really screws you up where relationships are concerned. Like you were a witness to a really shitty marriage, and you've got all these sort of limiting beliefs that were installed in you by the environment that you grew up in, and it's really holding you back. You are having a hard time getting free and just being free enough to join a relationship without having a sort of a nagging thing in the back of your mind about what relationships are about. There's just a very restricted feeling about this. So for somebody here, I definitely feel like your family of origin you're carrying that with you, and you've got to, there's an old saying, we all carry a cross. It's just some of us learn how to put it down sooner. You got to put that down because it's burdening you and it's keeping you away from some things that could be available to you. I think, though, you did have a very fiery ending with somebody here, and I don't think you've got communication. I do think what you have coming in towards you is new love. I want to pull one of these archetypes for you. Oh my God. I mean, there's like 100 of these suckers. I just got child wounded for you. So, I mean, I have no way to tell you. These are Carolyn Mace, by the way. She's a PhD theologist who was a medical intuitive, and she's a mystic, okay? That's what she does. She's a mystic teacher and spiritual teacher. So for you, the light attributes of this are it awakens compassion and desire to serve others, other wounded children. It opens the learning path for forgiveness. So for some of you, you might be some kind of a therapist, or even I'm seeing like a camp counselor or some kind of rec therapist, where you're very good with kids and you got a very, very protective nature about you. Or even like a coach. I'm getting that, where somebody's coaching kids. But they love kids. They love being around kids. Again, I feel this is you. Your shadow, oh Jesus, your shadow attributes are blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds. And that's what I got right off the bat for you. Resist moving on through forgiveness. So you have to put that down. Whoever that's for, you must, because it's coloring and tempering every single relationship that comes into your experience. And you could have deep, rich relationships. You really can. You know, sometimes we're shown things. We pick our parents. I truly believe that. And we pick people, and it's part of a lesson, but we're shown things so that we can learn from them, and they become our very best teachers. They become the people that we learned from the most, even though they create the most pain in our lives. So for you, it's really time to heal that part of you, because you do have somebody who's coming towards you. And they're ready to take a leap of faith. This person is spontaneous, they're fun. They are, though, this bag that the fool carries, that's his bag of experiences. They are not attached to that, okay? They don't have the trauma. I feel like one shortcoming might be that they don't fully understand it. So it's kind of like, it's not even like, hey, get over it. It's almost like it's just a sort of inconsequential to them. Although that may be kind of refreshing, because they won't live there. They will not live there with you. They're just not, there's just not a strong association with that kind of thing. But they definitely want they want to have fun. They want to go out and see the world. They want to evolve. They want a life partner, like, that they can grow old with. And I'm getting that picture of, like, it's on the front of a greeting card where it's two old people and one person's grabbing the other one's ass. It's like two 90-year-olds that are doing this. That's what they're looking for. They want that kind of long-term love. They like stability. They like commitment. I do think it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel that coming in. But they're trustworthy. This person has an innocence. There's a trustworthiness about them. And I do think they, with the Seven of Wands here, they're good at what they do. They're very good at their job. They're kind of like in management or something like that. I get supervisor. I get the word superior really came in, but it's not like that. It's not ego or arrogance. I mean, trust me, when I'm doing this, sometimes the words don't come through exactly as I would have them. My whole career I've been told that I'm a wordsmith, but when I start reading, that goes right out the door, because the energy's moving so fast. So just to let you know that, it just comes in. So with this Seven of Wands here, sevens in the tarot are... seven in general is a fortunate number, but in the tarot it means victory. So you've got this person who's victorious, I think, in life. I think they are going to see you as a real challenge, and it's like they're not going to give up. They see this sort of hardened, scared exterior as like, I'm not going to give up on them. I'm seeing, you remember the movie from the 80s, Say Anything, where he's standing outside, and Lloyd is standing outside with his radio blasting. It's like that. It's like they'll go to any length. They are going to go to any length because they see so much in you. They really do. And if you haven't met this person, that's what it's going to be like. It might not be the usual type of person you're attracted to, but I think that could be really good. It may be somebody from the past that you have known before, but I don't feel like it's necessarily an ex coming around. You might meet this person, though, also through a friend or acquaintance or something like that. I don't feel like it's your two moms hooking you up. I think that it's somebody else that's like, I got this great friend, that kind of thing. But I definitely think they're just kind of a light, easy person to be around. They're very light is what I get. Very light. Might even be a light worker, but I do get they've got a sort of a simple way that they do things. And it really, the simplicity about it is really, they just are able to vibrate at that frequency of love. It's easy for them. So let's find out their archetype here. The lover, I swear to God, I am in flow today. I am so connected to source energy. It's crazy. I need to go play the lottery after this. But their light attributes are great compassion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. That's a great way to say it, that unbridled appreciation of you. They see the good in you. They really do. Their shadow attributes are their obsessive passion harms others, and self-destructive devotion. But see, that's the thing that I get too, where they've got this like real passion about you, where they won't be stopped. And it just, the downside of that is somebody could kind of treat them like crap and they'll keep trying. But this person's loyal. I really do. I think the challenge with this, or the guidance with this, I just think you're going to have to open up to them. You know, it's like you've got the 6 here is you know, it's victory, it's success, it's a little bit ego driven, but there's overall a celebratory energy about it, you know. But I think there's going to be some work here. I feel like you're going to play hard to get, or you tend to, and it puts strain on the relationship, unnecessary strain. So be aware of that, because again, with tarot, you can use your own will. You know, you have free will here. So this is guidance for you. So if you know, as you go forward, you meet somebody and you go, I know what they're talking about now. I need to soften up a little bit, because it puts too much of a challenge in a relationship and doesn't let it just flow and be easy. We put a block in when we do that and we start playing games like this. But I think they'll be by your side. I really do. I feel like I said, they're very loyal. And with this card, this 5 of Pentacles, this can be about being left out in the cold or separation from a larger group. But it also, and in this case, this is what really speaks to me and through me, it's this couple together. It's the ride or die. I feel like this person will be by your side. They will be trustworthy. And the things from the past, it may be time to shut the door on it. So is it in the cards? Yes, but I think it's coming down the road. I don't think it's here right now. I don't feel that it's here currently. So we're going to do Whispers of Love card for you, and one for the other person. Spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So knowing that the damage that has been caused, it's just part of a journey, and you can move away from it anytime. And for the other person, look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Well, they're fairly unstoppable. So I do think that there's a part of them that may have to look at that if they're sensitive, or they feel like they're being rebuffed in some way, to maybe be willing to have a conversation with you rather than just say never mind. So I love you so much, Gemini, and I will be back again soon.